Hey everyone, I am going to be playing an AI game today, and essentially I'm going to test out these drones. These are something that Josh was running, and so I wanted to kind of see how they do. Now, keep in mind with these drones, I found out the ability ends up doing nothing. So the ability on these DA-63 turbine drones are when you perform an action that vents, you may apply the vent effects to a friendly ship within range 1 instead. So actions mean these black, like this attack, this is attack action. These little black bars here, anything within that is an action. And since there's nothing that vents, there's no ability there. So, however, the movement capability, seeing how they're all the shorts going forwards, and you can do that twice in this rotation, and their evasion 4 um, is pretty good, and so just the chassis itself lends it to bring this one over the other drones. So kind of want to see how that works. And the SDU jump engine here, and we get the longs and the U-turn, and then the sniper laser seems pretty good. Is 0+ evasion, and so my idea with this is you're rolling one die, 0+ evasion, and it's going to hit with 3 hits. So you got to make sure that that one hits. And so I have this gunship down here, whereas after you perform an attack action against a target range 1 and 2, reduces evasion by 1. And so effectively what's going to happen is I hope they activate a ship, and then I activate my gunship to shoot at it. And I'm going to shoot at it twice. One with the autocannon at range 1 or 2, and then one with the cockpit range 1. If I can do that, reduces their evasion by 2, and so these guns will be 0+ their evasion, which should be lessened by 2. So hopefully I can hit them, and I can even maybe do the special attack at the bottom, convert one hit to a crit, and see how I do that. I also have the dual tail fin on there to give me rotate and evasion. Like I said, the gunship has a cockpit, also has the DU or the SDU jump engine, has the Falx wings, which will reduce the hit number by 1. So really hope this autocannon hits. And then the strafing fins, which is a new one, which after resolve a U-turn icon, gain 1 evade token, or not gain 1 evade token, gain 1 evade, and vent 1 heat from that part if possible. So I could do this U-turn, and I gain an evasion, and I reduce a heat. So really this costs 3 power and 1 heat. And then we got the bulkhead, because you got to have a bulkhead, you know? So let's see here. We're going to roll a die. All right, it's a 5. Let's see the scenario. I mean the map. 5 is going to give us this map, so let me put that together here. All right, so now we got that set up. Let me place my first ship here. We're going to do, see here, we'll do the gunship. I don't want them to just alpha the drone off the board. So his evasion is at 2. He doesn't need to vent anything. Rotating along. Let's do long. And we'll 2. That gives me an evasion. And then see if there's anything else that I want to do. I think I'm good there. See if I remember how to do this. A is activation. There we go. Then we're going to roll, see which AI ship's going to go next. That was that guy's. Let's roll. All right, so this guy here, let's take a look at his chassis. Here we go. This is the Wasp Deep Recon, and his passive ability is when you perform an anti-missile action, reroll one die that misses. I don't have any missiles, so that's going to be useless. Each time you enter a terrain tile, gain 1 evasion. So cool. That's his ability. Let's rotate him around. And let's figure out where he's going to go. He rolled a 5. He's going to go directly in the middle here. There. His evasion is going to go to 3. And check his arc. He does have someone in the front there. He's going to rotate this side towards it. And rotate on this for 1. Is right, left. That's 45. Okay. Here we go. He's going to do long. And then there's nothing in his front arc there, his 90-degree arc. So no missiles. He's going to rotate towards the enemy now. And then increase his evasion. So the second one is marked. He's going to get, let's see how many actions they get. 3-part actions. So he gets 2 more. Let's check his front now again. That's range 2, so nothing. And he does have someone that's range 3 or more. And so he's going to rotate towards, but not that much. Right. Here we go. And he's going to do long. Okay. Top one is done. Now, or not top one. Third one. There we go. Now go back up to the top. I think that's range 2. Let's see. Nope. Range 3 still. So still not the top. Does have this bottom one, or this fourth one. That's an anti-missile or a miss or a fire crosshair or whatever. But that's range 2, so nothing there. So it's just the last one. Rotate towards an into degree if able. He's already facing it, so he's going to do 8 there. There we go. All right, so he is activated. All right. Now I have my drones up. They're all the same, so it doesn't matter which one I grab. I kind of want to get them all on the table before I really start my stuff. What's kind of the best method? Because I would like some sniper shots. The guy's evasion is at 4. So probably would hit. Let's go into the cloud. Right about there. All right, this is the blue guy, so he's going to strafe. He's gonna do 1, and then he gets to do how the drones work is they get to do their thing twice. So he does the straight or the short, I mean, the strafe short, and then he can rotate if he wants. He's gonna do another strafe into the cloud. Let's check range. He just misses. But since he's doing his thing twice, he can rotate a little bit. Now he's got him. Okay, so he's got 3 cubes. There's nothing really I want to do. The dual tail fin I don't need. Jump engine I don't need. I can try to do the bottom here of the sniper laser. What I can do next turn is I can go off the cloud and then come back. So let's event all my stuff if I really need to. Let's do this. In the bottom one, 0 plus evasion, hitting on 4s. Because he is evasion 4. Yeah, hitting on 4s. Crit! Didn't even need the bottom. Um, so it's 3 damage, and it's a critical. So damage is D. Okay, and it's a crit. Let's roll for the crit. 6. His 6 is the -1 action and then 2 damage. Get that -1 action token. There we go. And now there's nothing he could really do now. Let's move the dice off the table. And we'll say he's activated. I go to the next AI ship. It's going to be the drone. See where he's going to go. A 2. So he will be over here in this top left corner. Okay. So this drone's ability is when you overlap a terrain tile, enemy ships that enter your tile. Oh, that's just that. We're looking at the chassis over here. Well, you overlap a terrain tile, enemy ships that enter your tile do not resolve the entry effect. And then the pass ability this time is before performing a chassis movement step, gain the entry effect for the terrain tile you currently overlap. So he really likes going in the terrain. Start turn at 4 evasion and apply passive ability. Also, his passive ability is here. Gain. Yeah, we're good there. Anything in the front? Yep. So he's going to rotate his side towards it. Oh, do along. So he's on the cloud. Oh, shoot. Was reading the wrong ability. And go back. This thing is not that. This thing is down here. L towards, or long towards. Okay. 1. Same spot, different angle. And then rotate towards it. There we go. And then L towards again. Probably this way is closer. And then you step out to 3 or more, rotate towards foot. Okay, so we're doing the top part action. And then short. Okay, so the top one is done. And then range 1, no. Skip at first row is used. So we don't do this. And so he is done. Okay. So now it's one of my other drones. I want to try to gang up on that guy there. I can just line straight up. I do got some straight shorts. So I'll go right there. Yeah. Evasions forward, nothing event. Just straight short. Straight short again. In the cloud for some protection, and then I'm going to. Yep, I got the bullseye arc. I'm gonna do the sniper laser. Oh, yeah, I marked the wrong one activated earlier. This one is not activated. There we go. All right, so hitting on fours again. Hit turns to crit. Ah, oh, 3. Okay. And there's nothing I can do about that. He's activated. That AI ship is fine. There we go. Okay, so now this heavy fighter. See where he goes. Ooh, crit. He is going to go in this corner. All right. Pass ability is when you perform into missile, reduce the number by 1. One is bullseye arc or line arc. Okay. Agents 3, rotate towards and long. So it'll probably be towards those drones. Probably there. And long. Okay. Now he's got 4. He can do 4-part actions. I'm not in range 2. Double check that. Nope. Out of range 2. Range 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And it's 90-degree arc, so we're good there. 2 dice. And it's 2 plus evasion. Target gains 1 heat. So this is a heat weapon here. So bring up the 2 dice. And the hit number is 2 plus evasion. That blue guy, figured we're going to do the blue guy since he's in the line arc. It's more straight on. Blue guy's at 4 plus soft cover. Soft cover gives you +2 to hit. So really 2 plus 6, so 8 is going to be the hit number. Let's roll it. Ooh, 7s for both. They both miss. So that is good. Second one down. Range 3 still, so nothing there. Nothing behind him. He's gonna rotate towards and do a short barrel roll. And he's already kind of right on. Let's get a little bit more, and then can't go off the board edge, so he's gonna do the 4. All right. The other one's no go, so he's gonna gain an evasion. That's 3. The other one's still no go, and so he's activated. All right. So now on to my other 2 drones. So they have activated everyone, and so this is the strength in numbers here. Is I still got 2 more ships to go, and they can go back to back and kind of do some damage here. So the one wasp that I did damage to, he's at 11. I could take my 2 drones and line arc this drone. That drone only has 6 hull, so I might be able to just kill it Especially if I get some crits and do that one ability, the special weapon on the bottom there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's try to get that drone off the board. We're gonna do the red guy. He's just gonna line up bullseye right here. I may have to go off to the side so I can make sure they both get a shot. Right there. Okay. So his evasion's forward already, nothing event. He's gonna do the short. He's gonna do another short. And then he's going to rotate just a little bit. Get that. That's range 2 still, so it's not too close for the sniper laser. So we will fire. And we'll do the bottom one. Try to get a crit. One die. 7. That turns to a crit. Boom. Let's see how much damage we do here. So he takes 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll for the crit damage. 5. Just -1 action token. So no extra damage for that. Hey, what happened to? Oh shoot! Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So no extra damage for that, but now that drone is at half, let's activate my other drone. Here, if we come about here, yeah, that should be good. Green guy's gonna do a short, another short, gains an evasion, and then he's gonna rotate. Good. Okay. And he's gonna load up on that sniper laser. One die. 8, that turns to a crit. Forgot to check the hit number. Okay, it was F4. Turns to a crit. Let's do the damage. And he's dead. 1, 2, 3. Let's just roll for the crit for funds. That's another crit. And just an extra damage and extra special stuff. So that guy is good. He is dead. All right, cool. So that is the end of round. Now we're on round 2. A ship killed of their, or a ship died of theirs. So the AI gains the initiative token. So they're going to go. And so let's bring up the AI guys. See which one is going to go. It's gonna be the back guy. So it's the heavy fighter. All right, so let's draw a new card. Oh, let's discard that. New card. His passability is still the same, and the chassis still the same. Start turn 3 evasion. And there's nothing in range 2. We know that. Didn't rotate towards him long. Okay. Let's gonna check the crosshair. Does got bullseye. And it's range 2. Good there. It's gonna be 2 dice, 2 plus evasion. All hits are crits. Reduce the target's evasion by 1. before attacking. And so the purple guy is going to go down by 1. And then 2 dice, 2 plus evasion. The evasion is 3 now, plus through cover. So 2 plus 3 plus 2. So a total of 7. Hit number 7. No close, but no cigar. Okay. So all hits are crits. There is no hits. Good there. Safe. All right. The top one is activated. He's got 2 more. Rotate towards twice. Doesn't really need to rotate. Rotate towards once. Doesn't need to. Uh, okay. Sorry about that. I just had a phone call. Where were we? Let's see. Oh yeah, we were on the heavy fighter. So he does have range 2 for the bottom. Yeah. And his 3 dice is 2 plus evasion. So that's still going to be 7. The 3 dice this time. 1, 2, 3. Close but no cigar. So that one is done. And then the other one's no sense in doing. So he is activated. All right. Now on to my guys. I can do any one of my guys. So the whole idea with this gunship is to shoot, reduce the evasion down of an activated ship. So we're gonna do the gunship. Feels like forever since he went. Evasion goes down to 2. And nothing to vent. He's gonna rotate once. Do a long. Let's check range. I don't think that degree is there. Let's see here. Ship model. Yeah, there's no cover for that. So we're gonna do. Oh, is it range 2 though? That's a real question. Yeah, that is range 2. Ship model. We're going to do the auto cannon. And so it's 4 dice. Remove 2 cubes on there. 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 plus evasion. His evasion on Heavy Fighters 3, that'd be 5, but we reduce the hit number by 1. So 4s, hitting on 4s. Got 2 hits there. There's nothing I can do to change hits, so 2 damage will go through. Okay, and then let's see. Since I hit, after we perform attack action against target range 1, 2, reduce its evasion by 1. So I just performed the attack. We're going to reduce the evasion by 1. And then, can I get up to range 1? Let's see here. I can do a long. That should get me there. I don't want to accidentally land on that rift, but I think I'll be fine. Do the jump engine. Yeah, we'll be fine there. 2. That is now range 1. Still no cover. So we're going to do this gunship. 1 plus evasion. So his evasion is now 3. 2. Yeah, no, 2. So the hit number is 3. And it's 2 dice. Hit number 3. 1. Gonna do 1 more damage. And then evasion goes down to 1. Now he's sitting on 1. That is very good for me. That guy's activated. So now the blue guy is going to go. -1 action. Let's discard this. Evasion goes down to 3. Rotate towards and long. So in this case, would be the saber. Long. What's the rules about collisions in AI? So it ends up being positioned on the direct other side. Well, so it's going to go here. Okay, and then Tycho Riff happens. And ends up getting an evasion from that. And then he's going to rotate long. He's going to do a long at the top. He's going to collide with this guy. Direct other side. Right about there. And then the top one is done. There is ships. Can't fire at range 0. But he does have this guy over here, the red guy, in that arc. Those 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 plus evasion. After each enemy ship range arc. Okay, so it's just 1. Red guy. 4. So he's hitting on 5s. Yeah, 5s. 1, 2 hits, and they do 1 damage each. So 2 is done. Only 1 action left because he has the minus action. He's gonna shoot this one, which has that guy, same guy in arc, 3 dice, 2 plus evasion, and his evasion again was 4. And on 6s, get rid of 2 dice. No hits. And now he's activated. All right. See if we can delete some ships off the board here. The red guy is at 13 hull, but 1 evasion. The blue guy's at 11, but 4 evasion. We got these guys pointed towards the red guy, so let's do that. So we'll do purple. Purple increases evasion up. We're going to vent 3. Gets them all back. And then does a short. We're going to go off. And then we're going to do a short right back. And then I can do a rotate. Got him. And then I'm going to fire. 0 plus evasion. His evasion's at 1. Yep. So hit on 1s with 1 die. Got him. So 3 damage. That turns to a crit. There we go. Red guy. 1, 2, 3. And then the crit damage is 2. 2 is just -1 action. And now purple is done activating. Now we're going to do blue. His evasion is already at 4. He's going to vent the 3. Goes 4. Then he's going to go back. The 8th spot. And then he's going to got him. And fire again. Hit on ones. It's just one die. What am I doing? Hit on ones. Crit just naturally. Wasted a cube. So it's 3 damage again. And then rolls for the crit. 5. It's just another -1 action. So blue has activated. Still got 2 more ships to activate. And this laser goes out to range 3. So I'm going to take green here. His evasion goes down to 4. He vents 3. Do a short. We're going to, at the 4, we're going to rotate. And then another short. Get to that 3 spot. And let me take off this one. Just have to line it up there. Perfect. No cover or anything. So he will launch that bottom one again. And on ones. There we go. That's all I needed. That turns to a crit. 1, 2, 3. And the crit is blank, so another -1 action. Okay, so green guy is activated. We'll do red guy. Let's see if we can make it there. Evasion's 4 already. He's going to vent 3. Fort. 3 spots. And rotate. Fort. 3 spot there. See if I can rotate just enough. Nope. Freestyle. Even if I do freestyle, I'll end up missing. So we'll just take the cover. So sadly, he will have the hit number of 3. Rolling 1 die. Got him. Oh, I forgot to put the cubes on. That turns to a crit. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And the crit is blank again. Can't kill him with any extra damage on him. All right. I think I'm going to call this a win for the Forge. Because next turn he's going to activate. Even if he kills a drone, I got the gunship at 3 all going to destroy him. And then the other guy's at 11 hull. And then he'll be reduced evasion. So I'm pretty safe in saying that this is a victory for the Forge. Stay tuned to the channel. I might have some throwback videos coming up. I just downloaded the X-Wing mod. And so if we look here. Oh, not that one. We want to do this guy. I want to be flying sometime soon Han and Poe again, back for 1.0. And then I'll be going against Imperial A-holes. which is Inquisitor, Omega Leader, Wampa, and Palp Shuttle. So some throwback squads coming up here for X-Wing. I decided to download the mod and have some fun. So stay tuned to the channel for next time. Um, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys.